Hey my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the start of a new playlist on my channel. I'm so excited about it. I've been talking about it for a while now, but we are going to be doing some resin art. I'm going to be putting a little witchy twist on this. I'm going to be using Counterculture DIY Culture Cast resin. So this is like the casting resin they have. It comes in 2 parts. And then I'm going to be using some dried flowers that I have. I'm going to be using a large mold, and then a spatula for stirring your resin around, some mixing things to mix it in, and then maybe some glitters. We'll see how it turns out. And then if we have any extra resin, because since this is my first time, I'm not exactly sure how much to mix. I'm going to be doing this little, it's like a little skull tea light holder. So I think it's gonna be super, super cute. And the intention around these 2 works today are going to be self-love. So the purpose of these items will be to either put on your altar or just in your space. And when you use them, when you see them, they'll promote self-love and remind you of all the things that you have to be grateful for about yourself and about all that you've achieved. So the focus is to really to uplift yourself when you see these items. So to get started, I have this super fine clear glitter from Recollections. You can barely even see it. It's like a white, and it's kind of like iridescent-y. You can see it right there, but it's gonna be very, very subtle. And then I have also, I'm going to be doing some, you can't even see it in here, but some gold foil. So I'm very excited about that. I've seen it done before. Artsy Madwoman, which I love her. She is like such an inspiration to me. She's used this in one of her videos, and I thought it was like absolutely gorgeous. A respirator, of course. You always want to use this, especially when you're going to be using resin indoors. I have a bunch of different colors of Tim Holtz alcohol inks, which I'm not sure I'm going to use yet, but we will see. And then I have the Pinata white alcohol ink. So we will see what I end up using. I'm still kind of going with the flow right now to see how it turns out. All right, so I'm gonna switch up the angle and let's get right to it. So since we're focusing on self-love for this beautiful art piece, I am taking some time and carving my intentions into this candle. I wrote self-love, protection, peace, and I also added a pentagram in there. Now I'm taking my Nurture ritual oil from one of my witch's moon boxes, and I'm anointing the candle and turning it in a clockwise motion to really bring that self-love into play. So at this point, I'm adding part A and part B in equal parts and mixing slowly. So you want to stir pretty slowly so that not too many bubbles get mixed in. And then after a couple of minutes, I put it into a separate container and continued stirring it to make sure all the little stringy bits were out. Used my heat gun to get rid of all the bubbles, and now you see me doing putting the hibiscus in and some beautiful and lovely gold flakies. So I use my chopstick to break these pieces up because they like to come out in large chunks. They really stick to your fingers if you try to break them up too much that way. I'm also adding some salt in for purification of negative energies. So I'm adding 3 little spoonfuls of salt in a clockwise motion, or at least it was for me. And then adding some of this beautiful Recollections glitter in. Now it's time for our skull. We had some extra resin left over. So in both these pieces, you see me pouring just a small layer, and that is because we have to insert the flower so that it doesn't float to the top, because they will want to float. So you pour it in at least 2 different layers, and the first layer will have the flower and any bits that you want to be in the front. And then later on, you will see us pouring our second layer. Alright, so that's our first layer done. In about 5 hours, I'll see you back here and we will do the second layer and maybe some alcohol inks. We'll see. Now I'm adding some extra rose petals to our working candle, and I actually had to wait around 24 hours for this next resin piece because I didn't want it to be too soft and let the alcohol inks and things kind of sink through to the bottom, because then it would cover up your flower. So I poured our next layer of resin in, and now I am blowing out all the little bubbles again. We're heating up all the little bubbles out of the resin with our heat gun. Adding some rose petals in there to increase those love and self-love properties. Actually, over on my Instagram, you can check out my recent post I did on roses, and I also have one on hibiscus over there. But I like to talk about, or I talked about all of the different properties of the different colors of roses, and you can find a bunch of good juicy witchy info over there. So now I'm adding white alcohol ink. I'll be quiet during this part because it is so satisfying to watch. Adding the white on top of the colors helps to really sink that color down. So if you want a lot of depth in your piece, kind of layer the white with your colors, and then it will help bring those colors down to the surface. To finish it off, I like to swirl it, give it a cute little swirl. Now I'm taking our leftover resin for the skull piece, and I'm adding multiple glitters. And this is actually like a pigment powder that has a very opalescent look to it, and it has kind of a pinky purple sheen, which is perfect for our self-love vibes. ginger that I added. I had dried some ginger previously. And then some more gold foil, of course. Hello my honey, so we are back. It's another day and I am so excited. Today is the day that we unmold our beautiful first pieces. Look how pretty they are. So I tampered with this one quite a bit. I had to do it in a couple of layers and we'll see how it turns out. I'm hoping it turns out well because I would love, love, love to use it in my giveaway. This upcoming, actually tomorrow, I think we're going to be launching it. I'm doing a giveaway with a bunch of other shops and we're going to be doing a huge chain giveaway. It's going to be amazing and it's going to be promoting just self-love and healing and growth. So we are going to be doing that and I really, really, really want to give one of these beauties away. So hopefully at least one of them turns out pretty enough. I can't wait. So don't mind my Hello Kitty shorts. I didn't think they were gonna be able to show, but the bench I'm sitting on is higher than I thought. So I'm just gonna lean over and pretend like you can't see them. I think it's time. Are you ready? Which one are we gonna do first? Let's do this one first. I have better feelings about this one. So look how pretty that is, first of all. So gorgeous. Let's do it. I'm excited. This is the first time I'm unmolding a piece. I'm gonna do it this way so you can see first. Is it beautiful? How does it look? Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. Oh my. It is so beautiful. It's funny because you can't even see the rose petals in there anymore, which is okay. They're still in there, putting their good self-love vibes out there, but holy crap, this is so gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. I'm in love. Oh. Okay, so this is a good first piece. I'm so happy right now. And it's beautifully shiny too. It's not, I don't think I'll have to top coat it. I will probably do a little bit of work on the back and maybe let me know down below what you think. Should I attach like a little hanger type thing on it? Should I just leave it like this so you can kind of set it at your altar? What do you think? What would you want to use this for? Please, please let me know. That would help me out a lot because I am just planning all of these things, as you know. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. So let's get to this guy. This is a skull tea light holder. So I hope it turned out okay. I have never bought this mold or never used this mold before, so I'm hoping that it's like a higher quality mold and it actually looks like a skeleton. So this one is not gonna be as shiny, darn, so it's not gonna have like that amazing wow factor, but we will be doing a little video on how to top coat. Yes! Oh my gosh. I freaking love it. Do you love it as much as I do? Like, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Oh, look at that. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter got up because she needed her fan on. But can you get enough of this? Like, oh, it has roses in there. It has some pansies. Ooh, you can see kind of like I put some ginger in there, some of the gold foil. I put some of that pink or red Alea salt that I got from one of my witches boxes, the salt box. So what do you think? Which piece is your favorite? Which should I do a giveaway for? I think I can't even decide. We are definitely gonna need to top coat this guy, and I will do a video top coating this beautiful skull. Oh my gosh. So let me know what you think. Which is your favorite? Let me know if you want me to next time, if you think I should do the alcohol ink in the back, so it looks like this and you can kind of like, it's not so see-through and it adds a little bit of color. And then also kind of like a background so that the flower pops more, or if you think I should do a clear background. Let me know what you think. I actually think this looks freaking gorgeous. Like, I can't even complain. It's just so pretty. Stick around because I will definitely be doing more of like the Petri type molds, and I have a bunch more different molds that I got that are kind of different things. I have like some crystal ones, I have some bracelets, I have all kinds of different cool things. So I will probably do a poll on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me over there at the Frolicking Fern. So I will see you all later. I hope you are having a wonderful time with all your beautiful families. I'm sure none of you are driving each other crazy. And I will leave it at that. Blessed be. Bye. Beautiful.